Okay, so we're in hello. We're in F major. So white notes, but just the B is flat. B flat. All right, and it's starting with so the left hand there's just a descending. It's in freeze and it's descending arpeggios. So the first is an arpeggio of the inversion of that chord. So you put the C major, the F major, but you put the fifth below. So it's like C, F, E. So it's E, F, C, E, F, C, E, F, C. Now, whilst that in the right hand we've got, I'll give you the score later, but like we've got the F and the fifth, the C, right? So it's like, so we get the full chord here because we're getting A, F, C. Hold the right hand. I mean, there's a pedal obviously. It's like dun, 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 3 times. And on the fourth, you move the C to a D here. So it's like, right? On 5, you let it ring, let the right hand ring, and there's like another 4 bars of the thing. So it goes like. Now we're still then to the next segment. We're still in F, but we're using the straight up F A C triad, not in inversion anymore. So instead of we move to right, and on the right hand we kind of do the same motion, the tang 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 tang, except we're doing with the major third. So it's F and A. So it's like F and A, F and A, F and A, F and A sharp, F and B flat, F and B flat. Right? So that gives us, for the second part, right, and then we move to D. So the first D, it's an inversion of the D minor, which is the relative minor of the F major scale. So our D minor would be this, D, F, but actually we're doing F, A, D, so putting the tonic above, and that gives us, and then on the right hand, so this is not, because we used to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like sort of that 5 right hand would ring for the next 4 bars. But now we're actually kind of like right-handing every beat, as it were. So it's when D, we're starting with the inversion, and the first right hand is like an A, and the high D. So you're gonna be hitting, right? So it's like first is, the second is the E and G, the third is F and C, and back to E and G. And then we go down, it's the same chord, but we go down an inversion, so now we're here. And kind of the same chord, so it's like D, now it's the low D, the middle D, if you will, D3, A3, and then A and G, and then F, and to kind of highlight F and C, right? So that second part in D is, and then we end on E and A, so that's like your A major, your power chord of A. So the whole thing in D again, we start with the inversion, and it's did I get that right? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And yeah, there's no pause here. I should like play them in a row. I just go. All right, from yeah. All right, starting it. It's not quite having in my hands just yet. Yeah, when was I? So it's no. Right. And then we move to an A minor, but again inverted. So you stay with the left thumb on the A, but then it's E and C. So the arpeggio, instead of, you move from the D minor arpeggio to the second inversion of, or whatever, no, of A minor. So, and in A, because we're ending on that E and A, which is very A-y, right? A and the fifth, or the fifth below. So it's like, yeah. D and G, so that's like the seventh and the what is that, like 7, 9, 11th. That's just like a bit of seventh in there. God, it's complicated, isn't it? All right, we're getting there. So the A section, so the A, there's only one bar of it. So there's 2 bars of D, one in the inversion, one with not. So there are 4 bars of F, because it's like the kind of melody plus kind of a free bar when you let your 5 ring up until 8, bar 8. Then the same, but like on the third with the inverted DF. So that's like you get 4 bars all in F. And then you get 1 bar with the inversion, 1 bar with the straight D, 1 bar with the A, and only 1 bar with the A inversion, which is I was going to say, and you just go down with the right hand. So it's like A and E, D and G, C and F, C and G. And then we move on to C, which is the fifth of our key, which obviously that we're gonna resolve that with a neat cadence. So just the nope. Fuck. Or something like that. I'll give you the sheet music. The one thing I'm not sure, because I like this like, because that's like your when you sort of do that resolution, right? You get your F major, major 7 even, playing it 7th, and then the C, that's this kind of 5/7, right? Like dominant 7. That's what they call it, the dominant 7, which is a major chord but with a minor 7. And it's like. So that descent, that resolution feels very much like you get your C7, C minus, well, C7, C dominant 7, right? So it's like Now because it's triplets, I don't know where that A needs to sit. I think it might need to sit along with the last beat of the 3-beat bar. So that would be like dun, 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 not quite good there yet. Dun, 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 So yeah, it comes fast because it's just so. What I was thinking, because we don't really have an even number of bars here, right? Because it's like 2 in the first inversion of F, 2 in the second inversion of F, 1 in the D inversion, 1 in the non-inverted D. So it's like 2 2 6, and then there's like this stray bar of A. Which, I mean, really, for balance, I should put 2 bars of A in there. But I like the idea of kind of doing the cadence and leaving the arpeggio hitting, and that allows me to solve that problem of like where to put the little descent. So because there's sort of like that tension, you're like, you know, dun, 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 oops. Nah. Thin.